Yesterday it was official. Kamala Harris had to certify the election. She looked like that time when Willie Brown's wife showed up to the award ceremony and Willie Brown was like, chick, you stay over there, this is my wife. That's what she looked like. So it's official. Mean tweets and cheap gas is officially won. One of the things that people have to understand, nobody cared about what the Democrat Party was selling about January 6th. You heard people yesterday, it's January 6th is equal at Pearl Harbor and blah, blah, blah. You do realize the nation has spoke and they don't care about January 6th. People saw Black Lives Matter riots with George Floyd and all that. Then 2017, before Donald Trump was inaugurated, January 17th, y'all had a riot then. Burning limos, burning shops. So people are like, hey, we seen you. You Democrats, you're doing this. You're just mad because Republicans let off some steam. That's what you're mad about. But you got a Republican, of course. Donald Trump should not pardon the January 6th people. He shouldn't. I'm a principles, my principle says. You know what? I really wish these principled Republicans would let the base know their principles before they get elected. If you believe that the January 6th people should not be pardoned, if you believe they should stay in jail and be roughly convicted, and you're a Republican, you should have told people that during your primary. You should have told people that during your election. So the Republican base can be like, we don't want him. But see, these principled conservative Republicans, you always tell your principles after the election. You don't tell people your principles before. Because what you find out, the people who vote for you, your principles ain't theirs. They want a fight. They want you to fight for them. They want you to, if you can beat the Democrats, beat them. If you have to, hey, if you got to sit there and do, push and shove and gouge out an eye, do it. They don't want you fair fighting. If the Democrats kicking you in your nuts, you better start kicking them in the nuts, biting them on the hip and scratching gouges and eyes out too. That's what Republicans want. But some of you Republicans, you get elected because you want to make a name for yourself to be the person who stood against his own party. Well, if that's you, then fine. Just let the people know. So if they don't want you, like we did Liz Cheney, Liz Cheney said she stood on her principles. What happened to Liz Cheney? She didn't even get 20% of the vote. I think she lost 70-something to 20-something? She got blown out. And you found Mitt Romney. He lost. People didn't care about his principles. When it comes to this whole thing about your principles, I'm a principled conservative. Principled conservatives are conservatives. People don't care about that. They want to know, are you going to fight the way they fight and support the person who they chose for president? If that's not your agenda, they got a right to say, you got to go. And I'm going to tell you, this Republican who, I don't want the January 6th people pardon. This is the worst thing I've ever seen, blah, blah, blah. Well, they took me out of context. Really? Why are you allowing them to take you out of context? If you would have said, hey, what happened January 17th, 2017 was wrong. What happened to George Floyd riots was wrong. All those people should be locked up. And that's how I felt about the J6 the same. You gave the Democrats and the media a talking point to hit other Republicans, and you should pay for it. So, hey, I'm trying to push through the day. I hope I don't look sick. I hope I look better. Dayquil got me up on good. So, Lord willing, I'll see y'all tonight.